Welcome back to Power Lunch. As we discussed earlier this hour, Nvidia holding an AI conference in California, sharing some of its new plans and partnerships, one of which is a new collaboration with Teradyne's Universal Robots. Joining us now with more is Teradyne CEO Greg Smith. Greg, thanks for being here. So maybe we can just kick this off by you sharing some details from this collaboration and how it will work.
Yeah, so there's two parts to our collaboration. Part of the collaboration is with our Universal Robots unit, and another part is actually with our Mobile Industrial Robots unit. The Universal Robots, Nvidia has announced a package of software and hardware accelerator that allows our customers to create solutions for the Universal Robot much more easily, and for those solutions to run 50 to 80 times faster than the solutions did before. And these are tasks that our robots can do, but this is really making it much easier for them to do it, and to do it for a wide variety of solutions. For Mir, we've actually built Nvidia IP into our robots for a new product called the Mir 1200 pallet jack. And the AI application in that is really cool, because in the world, when you're trying to move around things, it's very difficult to sort of understand how irregular things can be, how broken pallets can be. We've actually trained this robot on millions of images of pallets, and then we're using AI for it to decide what a valid pallet looks like and pick it up. And so we think that that's going to allow us to deliver much better performance than similar types of robots in the past. So we're really excited about the applications of AI.
This is going to make robots faster in industrial applications, I assume. You mentioned pallets, which I assume is in a warehouse. Give me another example of how this collaboration would be used in a commercial setting.
Sure. So the example that's being shown at the AI conference right now is an inspection application where the robot can be taught very quickly to look for what's good and what's bad in a particular part. And because of the AI, it's able to adjust to the normal variations and zoom in on the things that are wrong. So it's much quicker to set up, and it allows our customers to achieve much higher quality.
What does this mean for kind of the labor force implications? Are these jobs that a human would have done historically, but now these robots are more sophisticated from a technology standpoint? Or is it something that the robots were doing, just not as well as perhaps this new technology would enable?
So it's definitely jobs that robots have been doing before, but the real thing that's limiting the growth of robots is how much work it takes to actually program a new solution. And AI is going to allow us to do that kind of work much more quickly, which means that there are more types of these jobs that can be done. Now, about the labor implications, that's really interesting, because in the United States right now, there's over 500,000 open jobs in manufacturing and logistics that people just can't find workers that want to do the job. So there's this almost unsatiable demand for automation to try and address that. So we're not putting people out of work. We're actually helping to grow industry by doing jobs that they can't find people to do.
And when I hear AI and robots coming together, it kind of reminds me of a sci-fi movie. What do you think the future of this looks like, both from a safety standpoint as well as an ultimate potential standpoint?
Oh, I think the safety aspect is really interesting, because our robots, both our mobile robots from Mir and the Universal Robots, they have a built-in safety system. And that safety system is completely separate from the AI stuff that goes on in the robot. So we're able to prove and certify that those robots are safe in a production environment. As we go forward, we'll eventually have to develop those kinds of standards for like the humanoid robots that people are working on. But this is proven technology, and we have a really good way to bring AI into manufacturing in a very safe way.
What about, I guess in testing, you mentioned that as a moment ago, that a robot, and you're going to be able to enhance a robot's ability to look at a part and find and detect a flaw in that part. That's a huge advancement, I would assume, for industries that use your robots or use robots generally?
Well, the field of computer inspection has been around for decades, and there are a lot of conventional algorithms to try to support that. What AI really allows you to do is to use computer inspection on a much broader range of things and make those practical for, like it's easier to implement. So you're able to use it in more places and achieve higher quality for a broader range of parts.